Welcome back, and let us continue informing you. Now, police in Keyo South, Elgeyo Marakwet County are investigating circumstances under which government textbooks meant for junior secondary and high school belonging to Nyamira South and North were abandoned in Kaptagat Forest along Kaptagat Road. Keyo South Police Boss Abdullahi Dahir says they're investigating the incident in a bid to arrest and prosecute the culprits. Investigations indicate that a motor vehicle carrying the books might have been hijacked. According to the police, the textbooks were seized by local residents in the morning.
Now that we have established, these books are coming from a population known as East Africa, Boran East Africa populations, which are based in Nairobi. So investigation has commenced. How and why these were found here is what we're now investigating. And our CSI team from Eldoret have responded. They have done their part of forensic. I believe very soon we are going to find out, we are going to have an answer and more detail on this.
Tungependa sana serikali wachunguze hii maneno na watuambie, kwa sababu watoto wetu watateseka na watakosa kusoma. Tunaomba sana muharakishe, na tunaomba pole sana kwa Nyamira kwa sababu wameleta vitu yao mpaka Kaptarakwa. Keyo South.
Chief ametuambia juu ya hivi vitabu ya Nyamira. Sasa naomba serikali fanyeni uchunguzi haraka. Tujue kama hao watu walikuwa wanaleta hiyo vitabu, kama watu wako wai ama wamepoteza uhai wao. Tafadhali.
So tungependa serikali ya kwamba iweze kutengeneza lami kwenye hii barabara yetu ili iweze kuwa busy na kwamba security itakuwa salama.
Right. Now, imagine a girl being married off at the age of 14 to a married man with 5 wives. The girl was rescued from the forced marriage after delivering 1 child. In what depicts the resilience and determination, the girl has gone back to school, sat her KCPE exams last year and scored 389 marks. And as Shadrach Miti now reports, the girl has now joined Moi Forces Lanet High School, a national school in Nakuru County.
A wife and mother at 14 years, a candidate at 16 years, and later a high school student in one of the country's top national schools.
I'm a Maasai, so I've been rescued from early marriages, early pregnancies. So those are some of the challenges I went through. I missed school for almost 2 years, and having a baby at a young age that I couldn't even manage to cater for the baby.
It is the story of a girl who was forcibly married off by her parents to a married man with 5 wives. At the age of 15, she had her first child. After giving birth in 2021, she had a chance to go back to school in July 2022, thanks to the interventions by well-wishers who undertook to see her through her education while taking care of her son.
They are very good people. Yeah, so that's how they helped me. They helped me emotionally, physically. They cater for my needs. So they have really helped me very well.
Tukachukua mtoto wake, tunakaa naye, bado hajaanza kwenda shule, yako 2.5 years. So tunaendelea kukaa naye kumlea. Hata after Easter ameenda shule, tunaendelea kukaa naye hapa. Tunasimamia kila kitu. School fees na everything yenye anahitaji. Every basic need, yeah.
Despite the challenges and obstacles to her education, which threatens to derail her dreams, in 2023, when she sat the KCPE, she scored 389 marks that saw her placed at Moi Forces Lanet, a national school in Nakuru County.
She has managed out of tight situations, bad economic times, and also harsh cultural issues. She has managed to score 389 marks out of the possible 500.
For the past 2 years, she has been staying at Maisha Mapya Child Center, run by Frida Mwende and Reverend Felix Komo. The two have undertaken to take care of her secondary education and her 2-year-old son.
I really like to be a journalist. I just want to expose my community and create awareness.
Our appeal is to the government is to make sure that they come up with many rescue centers as possible in the context of taking care of our girl child. We are also asking women representatives and the legislative arm of government to come up with bills and policies which will protect our girls from early marriage.
I'm requesting government to make sure that it does not lock down the children's home, because they are providing education, they are providing homes for those homeless children.
The center has about 19 children, but they hope to expand it in order to meet the growing need brought about by many children, either neglected or facing challenges of forced marriages and early pregnancies. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.
Now, in a bid to convince the government to further delay the rollout of a security operation to recover stolen livestock and root out criminal elements from among the community, a group of members of the county assembly from Isiolo, Samburu and Laikipia counties have intensified campaigns to achieve the same goals through engagement with the local community elders. With the latest meeting with Samburu community elders in Isiolo County, leading to the identification of 8 people who are suspected to be engaging in the illegal practice of cattle rustling. The MCAs had requested Interior CS Kithure Kindiki to shelve the idea of conducting a security operation in the region aimed at recovering stolen livestock and rooting out criminals, and instead give them time to first engage the targeted communities and persuade them to relinquish any stolen livestock.
Ya unyenyekevu, tunahimiza tu viongozi wetu kwamba tujumuike kwa pamoja, tushikane mkono kuhakikisha kwamba watu wetu wanaishi kwa amani. Pia ningeweza kueleza jamii zingine pia kama jamii yetu wa Somali. Sisi kama jamii wa Turkana, jamii wa Samburu, hatujashikana kwa nia mbaya.
Nafikiri kile ambaye tulikuwa tumeomba CS Kindiki, sisi tunajaribu kuhakikisha kwamba kile tumesema imefanyika.
Sisi sio viongozi wale walikuwa wananunulia watu mabunduki na marisasi. No. Sisi ule mtu tutashindwa naye ambaye ni mwizi, tutaitana.
Sisi tunajaribu sasa kukomesha hiyo wizi, makiongozi yetu atuletee maendeleo, kujangia shule ama kingine sote.
Mahali wasea wako vibaya itatokea, lakini wasea wako chochote mwizi, afadhali hata mwizi akufe kushinda kuwa na malize ati watoto ama wakina mama ama wananchi wengine.
Tumeongea na jamii ya Samburu ambayo kila chochote itafanyika tutafanya pamoja, na tuna tena uchugi ambaye itaingilia.
Kutakuwa na sustainable peace wakianza kuingilia na kuhakikisha wale mifugo wameibiwa wamerejeshewa wenyewe.
Now, in the beginning of this month, Mugi Ranch in Laikipia was raided by 60 heavily armed bandits who stormed the ranch at odd hours of the night, overpowering the ranch managers and stole over 256 cattle. Ivan Tamlinson, the managing director and owner of the Mugi Ranch in Laikipia, has called on the government to address banditry in Laikipia following the recent attacks on his ranch by bandits who are believed to have come from neighboring county of Samburu. He is appealing for the Ministry of Interior through CS Kithure Kindiki to hasten the fight against banditry and restore normalcy in the region, more so to provide enough enforcement in bandit-prone areas. He added that insecurity in Laikipia, Samburu, Isiolo and Baringo has derailed on the national development since the ranches provide a significant contribution in terms of employment and revenue collection.
Na ngali bado tunaendelea na hiyo kutafuta hizo ng'ombe zingine. Tumepata habari mingi na wazee pia na wanatusaidia sana. Kwa hivyo tunaomba tu hawa viongozi sana sana area ya Samburu ambaye wanaweza kuongea na wazee wao, waongee nao wa vijana waweze kurudisha hizo mang'ombe, sababu inatuweka gharama juu ya ile hata imepotea. Inaendelea kuzidisha gharama ya serikali. Kuna ng'ombe nyingine tumepata zimepigwa risasi na imebaki msituni, labda imekuliwa na mnyama ama watu. Kwa hivyo hiyo yote ni hasara.
All right, and that is where we wrap up KTN Weekend at 1 this lovely Sunday. Thank you so much for keeping me company. My name is Grace Nganga. Good afternoon.